Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Here we are in episode 33. Hope everybody's doing very well. We're going to go ahead and get right into it here and talk to Alphanil. I don't know. Let's see. Left wing, right wing. Okay, yeah, that could replace our left ring. That's definitely better. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interferences, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Ahem. But in spite of all of that and more, we return better for the experience and, more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of imperial oppression, it's only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what you've accomplished, and it sounds best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see am I not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aladen Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings. I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabanya? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks. We have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations. With mixed results, I'm sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you. Moved me to seek you out. Blah, 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 blah. I hate it when you cut off the whole thing just for one damn word. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl the Baldician was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabanya looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryl taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Orleans. Pray excuse us, Admiral. Lady Ugari. Ugh. I swear, Limso Lamensa is like... what's that one place in World of Warcraft? Goldshire? There you are. Have you heard the news? In blood strokes from Admiral Bloswin, what happened? Kryl and a squadron of resistance fire were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Ehrenfeld and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others. Did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Kiara is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated aether. So you walked in Fordora's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world. Educating, trading, training, citizenship. All that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people. A pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Cryle Baldician alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Cryle or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Cryle back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past the enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it's up to you and our allies to command the Imperials. Undivided attention. Lots of shoutings and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Kiara and I are going to see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Oh, that's right. I can't fly here. Crap. In that case, let me change my mounts real quick, because... Where's my direwolf? There he is. That thing's too damn big for me to see riding anywhere. And here we are. Well, isn't it a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Kiara. I'm sure you've heard about Cryle by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. Aye, I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger from your time in the Far East, Lass. And that's good news for Cryle. I like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, but no mistake. Ehrenwald's been a godsend. Him and Minago and all the other youngbloods have achieved so much in this short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames and the Megan Brigade, who would have been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from their labor camps throughout Gurabanya, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even when it happened after Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every limb, and sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prating on when we should be making haste to Castrum Oriens. There's no point you telling me everything now when you only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Oh, so now we gotta go all the way back? Could have just waited for him to get there. Of course, I also could have teleported, but it's close enough by. Doesn't really matter. Just get me to the parts where I can't access, damn it. Pippin! Oh, come on, camera. Play nice with me here. You have spoken with Thancred then. Good, take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander's camp party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. There you are, and there's Commander Kemp, I see. I know you're eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us how your deeds in Doma.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Oh, it's my turn to talk now? Okay. The success of this... blah, blah. I can't even talk right. Raban, you take it from here. Alright, never mind. I guess I'll have to do it. The success of this operation is paramount. As long as the Empire holds Castrum Veladonia, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he's ordered Fordora and her men to see to the bridge defense. So we'll get to fight the Skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find out that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your back and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye. Fordo is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far east... We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever. I'm sure, but what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Veladonia, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye. We convince them Veladonia is lost. Hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills. Then when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castrium. What do you say? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Kiara Elise, Everendell, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp, Alice, and I will remain here with the Flame General. We will return to Rauger's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Oh. I see that, yeah, I don't know why they bother putting teleport crystals in here. This place is so damn small. Although I guess it would have been nice if I would have just used one, but, well, too late now. It's fine. Ragger's Beacon. I can't even remember what episode this is. I'm like, oh, 34, 33, I can't remember. I'll have to go check. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Veladonia is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long. Besides, but there's no need for all of that, right, Minago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Ehrenwald, you're in charge of the rumors between us and the Alliance. Oh, rumors, runners. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look in on our squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Yeah, sometimes you have to go old school so the enemy can't intercept your stuff. Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castrum Corvi. When ready, that will be all. Kiara, stay with me for a moment if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to go looking on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that weighs on their hearts. There have been a few new faces since you last were here, so it's best if you tell them where to look. One's an officer you'll find at the barber, another is an older fellow who likes to pass time on the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from that little Alamigo. I'm told trains by himself by the River of the Fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you're finished. Okay, I'll come and find you once I'm finished. It's not like they're not on my map or anything. Again, yeah. No point in using a crystal. I mean, if I take it there, that'll just put me down there. But then that would... screw it. They're not too far. It's going to be right here. A brigade. You are the brigade. Wait, I know you. Captain Mitsunade of the Twin Adder. Is it an honor to meet you? You're damn right, I'm a captain. I was living hand to mouth in Ulda, but decided to enlist in the flames after I heard tales of your daring do, and now fate would have it, I have been sent here to join the fight for my homeland's liberation. But this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operations. Take care, Captain. We'll give those Imperials Horsons what for. Wait, I should be going to that one next. It's closer. There he is. I say, if it isn't the last who helped me find my ward I misplaced. But there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken the time out of her busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done, but I know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next, and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Kiara, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wired and rest of us had got into our heads that we'd had enough crystals we could summon Raugar like them Yamaja summoned their god. Thankfully you put a stop to it. Ever heard about what happened with the Wilrid? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right, and maybe that was the best folks of us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in a hurry, mind. Okay, this time I actually will take the damn crystal. Because I'm not going to travel all the way back up there again. I want the crystals right here and I can just hop on over. I think I'm averaging only about like 2 to 3 main story quests per episode. But I guess that'll have to be enough. This series probably, I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be like, at least for the main, like about 40 to 50 episodes. You've had a word with the men I mentioned then? Yep, I did. As I'm sure you've noticed, they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak to them. A man who lived in Gurabanya his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years, a man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for the fate of the conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons. Yet all belong to the resistance and growing larger. We've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also the potential of strife and discord. I take a special sort to lead such men in Alamigo, don't you think? Well, I was gonna say, good thing they've got you. For now, but not forever, and to be frank, I don't always know what to say to the ones who left, not to mention the youths. Nay, the Resistance needs a leader with a wider view, someone who's not lived in their whole life in Gurabania, and who knows death and hardship, but not being ground down by them. Like, I knew it was going to be Lise, but I just didn't want to pick it. As you may have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but it'll be her decision in the end. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good girl. Right then, we best head to Castrum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Oh no. That's pretty far out there. I'll just teleport here and then we'll go ahead and flock our ass down there. Now the question is, which way should I go? South or north? Well, you know what, everybody? Since we're nearing the time limit anyway, I'll just go ahead and end it here, and we'll pick up when we reach the quest area in the next episode. So, as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on social. Details are in the description below. I follow all gamers back. Also, don't forget to ring that little bell so you get notified of all the latest uploads. And with that being said, everyone, have a good day, and I will see you all in the next one.